Watch him run away, I got none. I'll be standing on my own, never gonna take my throne. I got no rival. Watch him run away, I got no, I got no rival.
Nothing beats that morning coffee taste. What is going on, guys? Joey Suggs here. Welcome to today's video. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the local coffee shop just a few blocks down. And most importantly, welcome to Road to Ripped, now on episode number 9. What you slurping on, baby?
A vanilla oat milk latte.
It's actually really good, and so is mine. I just got a sugar-free caramel latte with almond milk. Mine's really good too. We came to this place called a Pura Bean, like right next to our house. Super nice, and honestly super good coffee. Today's video is a special one, a unique one. We got some stuff to talk about. We have some really good news, some indifferent news, and as always, some really good information for you to help you along your cutting phase and to show you exactly what I'm doing in mine. That being said, I'm gonna slurp on this amazing coffee, and let's go see what the weight's at this morning. All right, that is officially incredible. All right, so last Road to Ripped episode, we talked about weight sitting at 214.1. Today's weigh-in, exactly 5 pounds down in 7 days. 5 pounds in a week. How did I do it? I'm gonna explain it exactly in this video. This video is gonna be great. I'm gonna explain how I went from 214 to 209 in just 7 days and what I plan to do from here. Smash the thumbs up button, seriously, and if you are new to the channel, if you're not a subscriber already, become one right now. Press the subscribe button down below, press the bell so that you get notified whenever I post new videos, and that is a good way in. So I'll do a physique update later on in the gym, but just as far as like morning weight goes, this is the first time that I've able to like really see a change in myself in the past couple days. Just in like morning weight and like looking at myself in the mirror. Like I'm definitely starting to lean out a little bit now. All right, breakfast time. And I have been eating pretty much the exact same breakfast almost every day. It consists of Kodiak cake, about 60 grams of that mixed with water. I sometimes use milk, a little bit of Lily's dark chocolate chips, and then a little bit of a Danone Light and Fit Greek yogurt. It's super easy, you make it quickly, 2 minutes. It's good volume and it tastes delicious. I normally eat it with the vanilla flavor. I've never had this flavor, banana and cream, before. So let's see how that works in this mix. Here's how we're looking. Honestly, not much difference, still delicious. So I know you're thinking, Joey, you must have made some big change in your calories to drop that much weight that quickly. And the truth is, no, my calories and my tracking have stayed the exact same throughout the past 7 days. There obviously have been some changes that I'll get into later on, but my calorie intake has not been one of them. And just to briefly touch on this, because I got a lot of questions in my previous video, which if you haven't seen it was a step-by-step, my full day, exactly how I track my macros in my FitnessPal. And there were a lot of, I don't want to say like negative comments, but there were a lot of like confusion on why I don't track things that are like under 25 calories or that I don't have a lot of, because they do add up over the course of the day. You know, you might add an extra 100 calories or 150 or whatever. And if you're someone who is competing at the top level in a super competitive bodybuilding show, something like that, yeah, you want to be tracking those things, especially later on in your cut. But also when you're in those scenarios, a lot of those people, they don't track macros because they're on meal plans. And the reason why they do that is because tracking macros in and of itself just isn't super accurate. You're not tracking macros to nail down exactly the calories that you're eating. You're doing that to get an idea of the calories that you're eating. If you did not know, the nutritional facts labels on foods can be extremely off, up to 20% off. So you can eat something that says it's 100 calories, it could be 120. You can have something that say it's 450 calories, it could actually be 530. You see what I'm saying? So there's an extra 120 calories right there just in that one thing. So tracking calories, yes, is really good, and it's allowed me to get in some of the best shape of my life, but it's not the most accurate thing. I don't want you to think that tracking calories is going to tell you exactly how many calories you're eating, because it's not. It's nothing but a good judge, a good idea of how much you're eating and what you're eating. So knowing that, that's why I don't really care about the small calorie intake differences throughout each day. And in my scenario, say I do have an extra 100 calories per day of stuff that I don't track, that's an extra 5% of my calorie intake per day. It's just not worth it. 5% is not worth it. It's not gonna make that big of a difference, guys. I've been tracking calories for almost 10 years now. So I know what makes a difference and what doesn't. And those little things here and there, they really don't make a difference. They add up over time, yes, but not significantly. So I'm sorry, I tried to get that out. If you haven't watched last video, definitely do that. There's a lot of good information in there, whether it's controversial or not. But my calories have not changed, and this is a delicious breakfast right here. All right, breakfast done. Let me show you something that I am pretty ashamed to admit I am sexually attracted to. No, not myself, but these all white on clouds. Oh my Lord. Stupidly comfortable, insanely stylish, and they're just nice. Almost as nice and comfortable as this TLF hoodie, which you can pick up by using code TLF-Suggs at checkout on tlfapparel.com. Got a plug where you can. All right, I need to go pick something up because I cannot stand my AirPods anymore. All right, so I got these FitPods Pro. No, what are they called? I don't know, my AirPods have been messing up a lot recently, like every single time I open them up, so I need to get something new. So we're gonna try these out. All right, here's how the case is looking. The buds feel kind of cheap, like cheaply made. They're $200. They do fit well though. What's nice is they like connect the same way my AirPods do. If you didn't know, Beats is actually made by Apple, so makes it really simple when you use it with Apple products. So I don't know, we're gonna do a little review not taste test. So we'll do a little review listening test, see how these are at this gym session. All right, finally made it to the gym, and pre-gym ritual hasn't changed that much. Still got the Mentos gums. This is the vitamins. I don't think there's any vitamins in here, but it is good tasting gum. As far as pre-workout goes, back on NitroFlex. Is it the best pre-workout in the entire world? Probably not. But does it help me through the workout? Yes. And it's 23, 24 bucks, I think, for 30 servings off of Amazon. At this point, it's like pre-workout has gotten like up to 50, 60 bucks for 20 servings. It's just, I don't know, a little bit much for me. So save money where you can. Pre-workout for me is one of those things that I don't always spend a ton of money on. But I mentioned in my last video that I split up my push days into one shoulder focused day and then like a chest and tricep day. Today is that shoulder focused day. So I think it's gonna be shoulders and abs, but I'm gonna show you exactly how I run through that. I've personally been enjoying getting a little more shoulder volume in because I know it's something that I'm lacking. And it's nice whether you're working with a personal coach or just with yourself, being able to structure a workout that can allow you to get that extra volume in on stuff that maybe you're lacking just genetically. So that's the plan for the day. Can't wait to try out my new Beats Fit Pro or whatever it's called. Let's get into it. All right, fair warning, this is a long workout. So I started with a like mobility / stretching warm up that I actually got from Sebum. So you wanna use a bench and kind of almost do like a shoulder raise with a little bit of tuck, just working on like your rear delts back, getting warmed up, and it really helps with mobility in bench and in shoulder presses. And then I just did some scapula retract, like quarter pull-up type things, just to get the blood flowing in that area. And it does help, like I get less cracking and stuff during my workouts whenever I do this. But first actual movement is going to be this machine shoulder press. Now I'm actually sitting on this backwards, or like technically the wrong way, but I felt a lot better mind muscle connection between my shoulders in the workout whenever I sit this way, and I'm able to press into the lift, which I really enjoy. All right, it is now time to get rid of the TLF pump cover to reveal the TLF Barney outfit. And we're gonna be doing some rear delts with that outfit on. This reverse grip machine fly is honestly one of my favorite rear delt exercises. I feel like when the slower I go, the more squeeze I get at the back, the more sore I am. So I don't really focus on getting a ton of reps in or like real heavy weight, but focusing mainly on feeling the mind muscle connection and the squeeze at the back of the rep. Then a classic here, dumbbell press. So I wanted to go, I think this is 80 or 90 pounds, and I was trying to go for 7 to 8. And well, I failed. And I put this in there because it's okay to fail sometimes. It's okay to try new things and fail, but don't just quit after that. You know, you work up to that afterwards. So I grabbed, I think, 60 or 75 or whatever, and was able to rep it out, no problem. And like I said, it's going to be an abs day as well. So an easy one you can do just about anywhere in the gym. This like bench tuck, you pretty much want your tailbone to be like the fulcrum point of this, and you're just crunching your knees into your chest, squeezing at the top of the rep. And I just took this to failure 3 times. And back on the rear delt game, this is like, I guess, a reverse cable fly where you grab that opposite side cable that you're on and press back, really squeezing your rear delts and your traps. So it's really good all around upper back and rear delt workout. And this one was 3 sets, about 10 to 12 here. Look who made it. Oh. All right, just a quick check-in. I've been locked in with these headphones. These might be better than my AirPods. All right, enough of that madness. So I did superset that rear delt exercise with the single arm cable front raises. I kind of flip-flop between, I like doing these and front raises with like a easy bar or like a straight bar curl bar. They're both pretty solid. I think I like the straight bar curl bar better though. Either way, this is a solid front delt exercise, and I did that superset with this 3 times, 10 to 12 reps per arm. Now, a new machine for me, or a relatively new machine for me, is this lateral press. I used to hate it, but the more and more I'm using it and like understanding the machine and the weight resistance path, the more I'm really liking it. So I supersetted that 3 sets to failure with this another kind of weird one, machine chest press, and I did it close grip. It's a weird movement path and resistance path, but I really feel it in my front delts, and it's something that I'm trying to work on is my front delts. So I wanted to end with this for shoulders. And yeah, as you can see, I went straight to failure on this one as well. So 3 sets of that, and then working into some abs. This is one of my all-time favorite. Look at Perry in the background. Hey, Perry. This is one of my all-time favorite ab workouts. So they're like weighted V-ups. You want to really extend your body to its fullest potential on the way up, and then you want to bring your legs up and meet your legs with the weight at the top. So I did a superset here, about 10 to 12 or 2 failure, and then superset that with an assisted dip machine. And I know it doesn't look like I'm really working my abs that much, but when you actually focus on squeezing your abs and pushing with your abs, keeping your arms straight, this I found to be an insane lower ab exercise. Like I can feel every individual ab squeeze and flex when I'm squeezing at the bottom of this rep. So all around, I would say this is a pretty extremely effective ab exercise 1, and I think the whole workout of shoulders and abs like this together is really, really good. Like I said, I've been enjoying adding the extra volume in there. All right, other than feeling extremely drained after this almost 90-minute workout, I don't know about you guys, but I can definitely finally start to see a difference. So we're finally at this point in the video. What has changed? What has changed? The 2 biggest things is 1, my cardio. Yes, I have been doing cardio the past couple weeks, and I've been doing about 3 to 4 sessions of about 30 minutes or so on the bike, or about 15 to 20 minutes on the Stairmaster. And that's good, and that didn't work. It just didn't work. It wasn't enough. You know, like I watch YouTube videos as I do cardio and stuff like that all the time, really. And I'm seeing people, they're doing 45 minutes of cardio, 45 minutes of Stairmaster, they're doing like 35 minutes in the morning, 35 minutes. I mean, these people are fucking grinding. They're grinding. And I look at myself and I'm like, well, why am I not doing that? What's making me different? And I think I was holding myself back. I think I didn't have the motivation because I didn't want to cut too quickly or seem like I was like crash dieting, and that's not the case. When you want something, you have to work for it, and I'm ready to start working for it. And that's my second change, is my mindset. These past 7 days, my mindset has completely reset. Once I start to feel that difference, once I start to see that difference in myself, I'm locked in, I'm loaded, I'm ready to go, and I'm willing to do anything that it takes to get to where I want to be. And that's really what flipped the switch for me. So now I'm doing 30 to 45 minutes of cardio 5 times a week, Stairmaster only. If I'm not doing Stairmaster, I'm doing like an hour on the bike. It's just, for me, Stairmaster is the only way that really gets my heart rate up, really gets the blood flowing, really gets me sweating, and makes me feel like I'm actually losing weight. I'm not saying that's what's gonna work for everyone. I'm saying that's what's working for me, and I'm finally starting to see some good results from this cut. And honestly, I think mindset's even more important than the extra cardio, because the mindset's what's making me do the extra cardio. It's what's getting me in here to grind, and it's making me want to get the best out of myself and out of this Road to Rip series. So if you're on your Road to Rip journey, if you're trying to lose weight but you're just not, you're not hitting where you want to be, find that motivation, figure out what it is, light it on fire, and let it burn. That's what's worked for me, and honestly, I'm extremely happy on where I'm headed now. Am I gonna increase cardio? Not right now. I think the next move is probably gonna be calories in a couple weeks. And by the way, I've never mentioned this. I'm not competing. I'm not doing this to compete in a show. Maybe I should have, I don't know. But for me, this is just to get in the best shape of my life, to enjoy summertime with friends and family, and look and feel my best. So that being said, I'm gonna try and end my Road to Ripped right around my birthday, which just happens to be towards the end of June. So we have about 6 weeks left. We're about halfway in now, and we have another half to go. So I'm super excited to see where these next 6 weeks brings me. All right, that said, I am extremely depleted. The headphones were fire, by the way. I think I might not wear AirPods anymore, but I gotta put something in my stomach. All right, I am an anabolic genius. Look at this right here. Look how delicious that looks. 3 rice cakes, half a serving of this Biscoff cookie butter. If you haven't had it, definitely pick it up. It's not healthy at all. 170 calories, 0 grams of protein. But then I mixed it with 2 servings of powdered peanut butter. So I was able to mix it all around. So delicious. I am starving. Wow, it's like 4:30 and the only thing I've eaten today is that Kodiak cake. Also 2 scoops of protein with some water. This meal alone, 600 calories and 66.9 grams of protein. That's pretty solid. And I still have plenty of calories for later on in the day. All right, so we have come to a place called Caps on the Water. Yes, we did wait in a line just to park the car, to come inside, to wait 90 minutes to sit by the water.
Theme park or something.
Yeah, I feel like I'm back at Universal or whatever. But the food is supposed to be really good. Obviously, the environment is incredible, so
You come for the
I think it's gonna be
vibes,
worth
not
the wait. And honestly, I mean, this is what I look forward to at the end of the week, is being able to spend time with Perry, have a nice dinner out in a nice location, and enjoy myself a little bit. And if that's what I'm working towards, that's my goal, and that's why I'm on Road to Rip, then so be it. I'm gonna try and still enjoy myself at least once a week or so. All right, we are sat down. We got a little appetizers. We each got one. I got some peel and eat shrimp. It doesn't get more anabolic than just literally peel and eat shrimp. And then Perry got truffle fries. The aroma coming off of truffle fries are unreal. Good thing I am not a big truffle fan, because I would be diving in those right now. But first of all, just look at how aesthetically pleasing this environment is to be eating in. Right on the water. Good vibes all around. Maybe you're gonna have a drink, maybe you're gonna have 2. It's all right. We're gonna track it loosely, and I think I'll be all good for today. All right, my dessert, I've been craving and loving these True Fruit frozen fruit, because one, they're only 90 calories per serving, so I can get 12 blueberries chocolate covered for 90 calories. That's really good. And the cherry ones are really good too. It's nothing special. It's just a little blueberry.
Chocolate covered.
But it's good. Please leave me alone. Dude, please stop.
We saved money at dinner so we could have our own dessert at home.
We did not save any money at dinner. A $250 dinner is not saving any money at dinner. But we did have a very delicious and nice dinner. Not only scenery, but food as well. We actually both, stop, dude. We actually both got the same thing, which was ahi tuna steaks. Super delicious. just seared ahi tuna, and then for my sides, I just got carrots and broccoli. But all around, a very, very good meal. Definitely still within my calories today, so I'm really happy about that. I had 2 drinks. Are you done with that? You literally peeled that off 5 times. I did have 2 drinks. I had 1 margarita and I had 1 old fashioned. I tracked them at like 150 calories per drink. So I think that's probably about fair. And I'm ending up right about 2,700 calories, so a little bit over today, but not a huge deal. And with how well everything's been going with my current setup, I'm pretty happy with the progress so far. Perry has ditched the Kind Bar ice cream and went for a rice cake with Biscoff and chocolate peanut butter on it. That sounds delicious, but I think I'm gonna stick to my frozen fruit tonight. Honestly, an incredible day. It's been an incredible journey, road to RIP so far. We're about halfway done, and I'm excited to see where the next 6 or so weeks are gonna take us. So if you did enjoy today's video, make sure to press thumbs up button. If you are new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button. And the next Road RIP episode after this one is gonna be a full day eating, which I'm gonna be filming probably tomorrow. So definitely get subscribed if you're not already for that. And for me and her.
You live with 2 hers.
And her. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.